I have a small bit of hope in me that this will actually bring back Ajantis and the Knights of the Most Noble Order of the Radiant Heart that we supposedly killed. But I do not know what to do. I have experimented with the rune, with the invisible marking and the blue ink, but it doesn't seem to work. Not like what would be logical. But I suspect this whole place is magic, and nothing works like one would think it should. I do think that night we met out at the Dryad's Pond was real, and he is guarding the portal from where the undead are coming through. It was even written about in the book I read, from the hand of Lord Jierdan Firkraag himself, his diary. He seems to take amusement from tormenting what he would consider lesser folk in and around his lands that he has taken unofficially from Garen Windspear. But he claimed he was now bored with tormenting me. Well, if I get Ajantis back, I won't be so angry with him, but he is an evil red dragon, and he cannot just be let off to harm, torture, and kill people, as he has done many times before. So in the future, we will return to complete what my father Gorion could not do, which was to slay the dragon. I already told him that we would return for him, and I seriously mean it. We will return. We just need better equipment and some more experience under our belt. We're also a person short right now. I've been told that you need powerfully enchanted weapons to even harm an adult dragon. That is something that maybe only Minsk has. I do have this long sword that's meant for dragon slaying, but my main weapon is a bow, not a sword. So we are not anywhere near prepared to deal with a creature like this. But things won't always be this way. I'm confident that we will get where we'll need to be to face dragons and John Irenicus. Yes, Jierdan Firkraag said his first name to me. It is the first time I have heard it. John. It makes him sound so less impressive. Try as I might, I cannot get the blue powder to form on the invisible rune. It's almost like this note on the magic rune is incomplete. This is a note written in shaky handwriting. Only the invisible can destroy the visible illusion and make the truth visible. There follows a description of an invisible runestone that should have the strength to break the illusion in which Ajantis and the paladins are trapped. Yet when I try to put it together, it doesn't seem to work. I browse the documents for information about the items in my pack. The blue powder seems to be an adhesive that, if laid upon a surface, will form a durable coating. I see figures that show how to dredge a rough surface to obtain an even result. However, I have nothing that I would want to use it on. This could make the invisible rune visible, but why would I do that? So after a lot of trying to figure this out, the only conclusion I come to is that we are missing the true way on how to put it together. And the only person that I know that could possibly have that is this person. That is Lord Jierdan, I shouldn't say Lord, the Red Dragon, Firkraag's lackey. You again. What only could you want from me? I've just decided it's time for you to meet your maker. Die. Straight from the shoulder, yes? So be it. Master, I shall strive for you. Of course, yes. He puts up his defenses. Okay. Not good. I'm going to use my detect invisibility for my sword. This is not his true form. He's really there. But we are able to hit them.
No effect. His weapon does nothing.
Yes. I hit. No effect. I hit. No effect.
Weapon has no effect.
That's not right. No effect. I hit.
No effect. Nothing. Weapon has no effect.
Minsk is able to hurt him. So am I.
I hit.
My weapon does nothing.
His natural defenses must have worn off. What is this? Another note on the magic rune. What does it say? This is another note about the magic rune stone. I have the feeling that this one is the real note. Only the invisible, made visible, can destroy the illusion and make the truth visible. The following is a description of an invisible runestone, which should have the ability to break the illusion that Ajantis and the other paladins are caught in. There will be no special ritual for making it visible. A sticking powder or dye should be sufficient. All right.
Without doubt.
This person has entrapped all of us here. I'm not going to be nice to him, and he works for Firkraag, so...
Quickly and precisely.
Let's see about putting this adhesive on the invisible rune. Now, since I have all the necessary articles together and know what I want to make with them, I can use the lab bench to make the invisible rune visible with the blue powder. I dust the invisible rune with the binding powder and receive a visible magic rune, which I stow away in my luggage. I guess I don't need these notes anymore. What can I do with this? This is the invisible magic rune stone that my coding has made visible. Having this with me should be enough to free the paladins of the order. But how? Okay. Let's go and see about that paladin.
Without hesitation.
That was trapped outside. Eri, come quickly. Minsk and Boo need your assistance. What is going on here? Have you and Yoshimo been fighting? No, it is a game. A game that some men play like men, but others play as cheaters, foul and stinky, like the bottom of my boots after I walk through the stables. I still do not understand. Yoshimo, what is Minsk talking about? Why are you shaking your fist at him? I don't think that's such a good idea. Do not fret, gentle Eri. I have been teaching Minsk to play rock parchment sword. He, believes that his failure to win a round... Minsk and Boo believe a fair observer is needed to keep certain game-playing people honest. Do you know the rules, Eri? I think so. Rock breaks sword, sword cuts parchment, parchment smothers rock, right? Yes. Are you prepared, Minsk? Always ready to do battle, whether the foe be dragons or small pieces of paper. Very well. 1, 2, 3... Hrag! I'm afraid rock breaks sword, my friend. Tell me Minsk isn't using sword every time. Again! 1, 2, 3! No! Yes, my parchment has engulfed your rock. Wait. Minsk, I'm sorry, but I don't think Yoshimo is cheating. Then how is it that, with the combined powers of Minsk and Boo, aligned against just one hand of one foe, we cannot win? Boo was very smart to tell me to stop picking sword every time. But no matter the choice, Yoshimo delivers the killing blow. Minsk, you had many strengths, but subtlety is not one of them. Your face reveals your choice long before your hand. How can this be? I have never shown my hand before pumping my fist 3 times, just as you said. All men have their tells, Minsk. To the eye trained to detect it, the tell reveals the cards a man holds in a game, or what his next move will be in a duel. You are a big man of action, Minsk, and your tell is as enthusiastic as you are. This is not a problem. Minsk gladly tells evildoers when and where boot and sword will strike home. No, this is true. When it matters to you most, Minsk, your tell is certainly not a problem. I am glad to have taught you this game, but I will take my leave of it now. I believe Oren may have need of scouting. Good night. Eri, would you like to play? Maybe another time, Minsk. I think maybe we should play a game where there isn't so much worrying about winning and losing.
This will not take long.
See, Boo had to tell him not to use sword every time. Oh, you seem to be hurt. Did you hear it? Something's wrong with sound in this little world. It just seems to be dead. At least everything else seems to work alright. So this is some magical realm, pocket plane or whatever they call them. That
what is it?
Firkraag created just for his minion.
If it must
just
be done.
to torment people in. Okay, let's go back. Well, I might have to go... Let's see. This may not do anything. I might have to go through this place again. And it says it will reveal all. But we'll go see what we can do with the paladin, if anything. If nothing comes of it, we'll try going through the house again.
I'll test your metal with cold steel.
It will be done.
You return. Have you found the solution? I'm still searching. This rune doesn't seem to work here. Lingering here is futile. Go and search for a way to close the portal. Okay, let's go. I think we have to go through the house. It's the only thing I can think of. What else is there to do? Maybe, when we go through the house, just everything will be revealed for what it is. Feel myself being pulled into the portal. Beast, curs, your terror ends here. Is it much to hope for that this will work out at last? There will be no talk. We shall not deal with monsters that have no concept of honor. No more words. Attack! What? What is this? These monsters put on human shapes? It feels all different now. Something happened. Hold on, it's Orin. Orin, my love, you. I am so happy to see you again. There are no words for it. I have been searching for you so desperately. Aegiantus, you live. I am so happy beyond all description. So am I. Come into my arms, most wonderful of all women. I need to hold you to believe you are really here. Is it really him? Sir Aegiantus, although I truly understand the joy of your reunion, we have to keep in mind our duties. We are stuck in an obscure and unfamiliar place, and your betrothed appeared to be, well, an orc only a moment ago. Bear with them, Melania. You know well how our companion searched for his bride-to-be. I know, and I've also heard of her heroic deeds, but still, this is an exceedingly strange meeting. Sir Aegiantus, could you be so kind as to release Orin so that I might speak with her? I demand an explanation. Forgive me, Orin, but Lady Elenia is right. She's the leader of our group. Please tell us, how did you come here? Do you know where we are? I do. This is an illusion created by Firkraag to challenge me. He's holding you captive here while I have to vindicate myself of your supposed death. Lord Firkraag would be this delinquent? He requested the assistance of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart in freeing the Winspur Hills from a scourge of monsters. As soon as we arrived, we were brought here by some great force. Only a very powerful being could create such a large illusion and keep a group of paladins under its spell. Indeed, Firkraag is a red dragon. I know this much. A red dragon? That explains a lot. We must find a way out of here. Would you happen to have found the exit by chance? I have not, to tell you the truth. We must find a way out. Now that we are in control of ourselves again, we are able to start searching for an exit. What shall we look for? This place is a cesspool of evil. Everything about it is wrong and false. Nevertheless, we should start with the obvious and look for a portal. Have you seen one, perchance, Orin? Well, yes, there is one to the southeast. A paladin of the Order is fighting monsters coming out of the portal there. You don't say! I wonder who this might be. No one is missing from our group. Could there be even more comrades trapped here? I think his name is Sir Malam, but I know nothing else of him. Sir Malam? But no, that's simply impossible, as Sir Malam disappeared in the Winspur Hills, but that was more than 20 years ago. An awful thought indeed. Well, we shall see. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this exit was an illusion, as everything here seems to be. Let us start searching, then. I suggest we split up and search in 2 groups. You with your people, I with mine. We should go to this paladin first. That portal may be the one we seek. No. I want Aegiantus to join my group. I'm sorry, but I cannot approve this. This region is dangerous. Changing team structure now would make both of our parties more vulnerable. Aegiantus, I don't want to lose you again. Please, beloved. I have to obey my leader, and Lady Elenia is right. We will meet again soon. Well, alright then. Perhaps you're right. I'll see you later then. See you later. I'm sure we will meet again soon. My love, we will meet again soon. I will not allow us to lose each other a second time. With all my power. By Helm, never again. Okay, so the only thing I can think of is that portal. That's the only thing left. It's not a very... I mean, it's a good visible recreation, but it just feels dead in here. Even if I was blind, I would know there's something wrong. No sound of the wind, no birds, no animals. Just hear our footsteps in the water. We can hear our voices, of course, when we speak, but...
Declare yourself.
Who are you? You bear the insignia of the Order, but I do not know you. Sir Malam? You've been missing for more than 20 years. Is it possible that we find you here? More than... Torm, stand by me. Could my battle have lasted so long? You're fighting an endless battle, comrade. How can we help you? There must be a way to close the portal. I couldn't leave it to search. Hitherto. Orin had time to scout this area. Greetings once again, Orin. I see you have returned. Tell me, during your search, have you found any clues on how to close this portal? No, I'm afraid not. Regrettable. Due to our release, you have proven that you know how to decipher the scattered clues in this enclave. We shall stand by our companion here. Please search for more hints to shed light on this matter. Oh, well, what else is there in this whole area? Agreed, I'll return as soon as possible. Excellent. Please hurry and tread warily. This enclave is saturated with an evil essence of which we know nothing, next to nothing. Sir Malam, let us remain by your side.
You talking to me?
Well... Oh. I don't remember it being a skeleton warrior like that.
The life she gave!
Next time.
I'll test your metal with cold steel.
Okay, I actually think I have an idea. And I left it back in the library. Let's go back and retrieve the diary of Firkraag. The only clue that I have is what I've already read through here. I have put a paladin in front of the balancing portal. No matter how much I continue to study him, I do not understand why he does not surrender. He fights and fights. His calls to his god are slowly getting on my nerves. He will probably never figure out that only evil may go through the portal, and that he maintains the balance as the force of good on this side of the portal, with his endless fight. I synchronized the portal to him and gave him some aid, so that he will be able to persevere in this fight with his fragile human body. Just the thought that his strength for this fight does not arise by the grace of his god alone, but also by me, justifies the whole thing. This involves some risk, considering the self-sacrifice of these fools. However, looking at how imperturbably he performs his task, I believe I do not have to worry about the overall stability. So, what does this mean? If somebody of evil? Or maybe he has to go through the portal? Somebody has to go through the portal to balance it out. Would that end everything? Jantis. Lady Elena, you were talking to me. Well, did you find any clues? The only clues I could find are in this diary. A diary? From this fiend Firkraag, by any chance? Let me have a look. Sir Malam, here you are. Take a look as well. No, I don't have time to study this, my friend. I have to fight. We shall fight in your place to provide you with a moment of peace, Sir Malam. You have my thanks. You are mentioned here, Sir Malam. Take a look. He murmurs, as the force of good on this side of the portal, the balance. Strength for this battle from this monster? The portal synchronized to me? Torm, in your infinite kindness, please grant me the wisdom to understand the meaning of these words. Your battle maintains the balance. Balance from what? Sir Malam, this riddle seems to be attuned to you. Firkraag was afraid of your willingness to make sacrifices. You are the goodness before a portal, through which only evil may step. You're right, my lady. Well, now that my comrades of the Order fight in my place, I'll have the time to ponder on this text passage. Indeed, this riddle seems to be attuned to you, Sir Malum. What wicked game is this fiend playing with you? If only we could help you more. Do not fret about it. Let me just study this text for a moment. It's unbelievable how we are being played as puppets. Something like this hasn't happened in a long time indeed. Hopefully we'll be able to report to the Order soon. For this purpose, we would have to leave this enclave first. Good. Now I know what I have to do. Lady Elenia, it has been an honor to make your acquaintance. Lead your companions out of here safely. I hope this will be possible after my departure. What do you mean, Sir Malum? What do you intend? Sir Malum? I shall step through the portal now. I represent goodness, and will upset the balance of the portal through which only evil may step. May Firkraag stew in the 9 hells. You want to sacrifice yourself? Are you sure this is a good idea? Yes, I'm sure. There is no other reading of the text, and I live to serve. Farewell. Torm, answer my plea. My... Where are we now? It looks like the Windspear Hills. It feels real. This all-pervasive evil presence is gone. It feels right, indeed. Could we have managed to escape Firkraag's control? It seems Sir Malum's sacrifice has not only destroyed the portal, but also the entire enclave. Brave Sir Malum, we will leave immediately for the Order's headquarters to report back. Orin, you freed us. We owe you our thanks. Should you come to Athkatla, stop by the headquarters of the Order. The prelate would want to speak with you. Lady Elenia, our business here is done. I bid to be dispensed, so I may support Orin with her tasks, if she wishes it. Yes, that would be feasible. You are dispensed herewith, Sir Ajantis. Orin, Sir Ajantis may travel with you as long as your deeds are good and righteous. We would see Firkraag punished for his wicked schemes as soon as possible. Since you were the target of his conspiracy, we will leave it to you to exact vengeance on him. Orin, I'm so glad to see you standing before me. Where were you? It was as if you had vanished without a trace. It's so wonderful to see you again. Yes, there's much to tell. I can well imagine that. Let us sort out the latest happenings with haste so that we may talk about it. We've been sent out to investigate reported activities of monster hordes in the Windspear Hills. Who would have thought that a much more powerful evil force roams these lands? As I told you, Firkraag is a powerful red dragon. It's hardly surprising that he was able to ensorcel you. He is indeed a strong opponent. We should make him accountable for his misdeeds soon. Let us proceed together, Orin. I offer my assistance, and I yearn to stand by your side, my love. Yes, Ajantis, stay with me. Although I have to free Imoen from imprisonment by the cowled wizards first, it could be very dangerous. Imoen? Our friend came into conflict with the cowled wizards? I cannot believe that. I shall support you in sorting out this matter with pleasure, Orin. The Order allows me to travel in your company, as long as you do not leave the path of righteousness and goodness, like you proved yourself on the Sword Coast. Oh, Ajantis, it's unbelievable that you are still alive. It's almost like this is a dream.
Without doubt.